Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy coming at you for the better be the final edition of Video Game and Vinyl Collecting Pickups. All right, just had the opportunity to think about a couple things, and I think it's time to shut it down. All right, but with that said, shut it down to hopefully give life to some new cool things. All right, so let's get to that right now. But before I want to tell you about what we're going to be doing, kind of just want to give you a little bit of background. All right, so kind of want to talk about my Uncle Bob. He was the youngest brother of my dad, obviously, and on my dad's side, who unfortunately passed away this past winter. So it sucked. Okay, but one of the things is somewhere along the lines of that, had realized that, you know, in life we have all this stuff and stuff. We accumulate all this material stuff, and at the end of the day, when we go, it doesn't go with us, right? So anyways, had the, you know, just before that time, or sorry, just before Christmas, you know, that something about everything that happened kind of just hit me and stuff. And then just thought about, you know, kind of doing more stuff to give back to the community. And how can I not only give of my time and resources and stuff, but, you know, just keep giving back and find more ways to give back. So I belong to a local board for a sports organization, and had committed my my sports collection to helping out to raise funds for the development, pardon me, of a new project, which I'll show you right now. That's actually the this is only one part of it. It's called the Windsor-Essex County Sports Hall of Fame. This is only one element of a new project called the Primary Home Project, which will be located in a new facility at the downtown core. And this here itself is a 30-foot microclimate control, fully enclosed glass case, which can house artifacts, and there's interactive displays and different things. Again, this is only one item area here. That's another view, and there's interactive displays, TVs, etc. And it's in a very excellent location. Celebrates the rich sports culture, heritage, and history of our region as a whole. Okay, so this past weekend we had a fundraiser. It's called the Evolution of Sport Gala. It was a then meets now high impact, high energy fundraiser, which featured over 20 Olympians, Paralympians, and professional athletes. It was great. It was awesome to celebrate future athletes and Olympians and recognize those who are currently in our hall. Anyways, for that event, I had procured, over the history of my experience, both locally and abroad, working in sport at the amateur, collegiate, professional levels all over the world, a very extensive sports collection. All right, as I mentioned earlier, already dedicated to this organization to liquidate it and raise funds, and we were pretty successful in that area, and I still have a few other items that will go towards our upcoming golf tournament to raise even more funds. All right, but anyways, kind of thought about it since that time, and you know, thought, you know, I have actually more stuff that, you know, I could actually raise even more funds for not only this organization, but hopefully one, maybe two more. But the primary focus would be this project here. I also have some vested interest because my role is fundraising on that project. With that being said, let's just show you what I'm looking at. So a couple years ago, I was involved with this project. Well, it wasn't a project, it was a fun little thing on the side. This check here was actually made by my friends Jeff and Majeka, so thank you for making that. As you can see there, it's a check that's dated May 27, 2011, paid to the order of myself, $14,157.04. Long story behind that. It's pretty much how I got, actually before that happened, it's long story how I got into video games and stuff, but basically won a stupid bet with my friends. Out of that bet, won $200, and then I converted that $200 into $14,157. True story, I kid you not. People were there, they saw it. We even unveiled it. I rented out a movie theater for these, the whatever, first night opening of Hangover 2, just to like rub it in my friends' faces just for fun and stuff, and we did the check unveiling and a couple other things. So anyways, the anniversary of that's coming around. Coincidentally, Hangover 3 is coming around and stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, I have some stuff that, you know, I could liquidate it, raise some money, support some great causes in our area, and go from there. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay, I have a video game collection. It's probably 1/3 of what I used to have. So I know right off the bat I'm not going to make $14,157. Okay, but I know that I could raise, if I try really hard, at least 1/3 of that. That'd be a good goal for this project. And I haven't been spending much time in the collecting as I used to do because I'm quite involved with other stuff. And from there, therefore I don't have the quantity to get back to where I was. And at this time around when I was playing games, literally, I just collected the stuff I liked. All right, so that in a nutshell over there is pretty much the games I have. It doesn't look like much, but as you guys gamers know out there, some games are worth quite more than others. All right, so I'm looking at liquidating all of that, and we'll see. I might liquidate my vinyl collection too. Yeah, so I really had to think hard about this. As mentioned, this past weekend liquidated a number of sport items that were, to some, in some countries, would be very priceless, including a Manchester United team sign, home sharp kit. Oh God, I can't believe I parted with that. Anyways, that was amazing. Or a Super Bowl 39 New England Patriots helmet, team sign with Tom Brady, best quarterback all time. All right, some of you are probably like, no way, forget that. But he's a Michigan man, so get lost. Anyways, getting back to it, talk about liquidation here and stuff. So if I try really hard, maybe 5,000 out of that. I think I'm going to keep some of the stuff just as a memento. Some of the stuff that I will probably keep, at least for now, and stuff. And if I do anything, I'll pass it down to my godson. Includes a couple items here. This is a rare Action 52 game. I know the gamers know what it is. It's a clear cart. It's one of the rare games for Nintendo. Cheetahman 2, signed by Greg. And also keep a mint box sealed Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Collector's Gold Edition game. Now those are probably, for different reasons, probably the most valuable ones or most sentimental ones. Okay, so other than that, I might keep one or two things, a couple systems maybe, I don't know. But liquidate the rest. For my friends out there that are actually real gamers, like myself, these are minor things, but I'm just going to give this to another Jeremy that's out there. Just Excite Bike and Rad Razor. They're common games, but there's something that I know he wants. So Jeremy, when you see this, don't worry about hooking me up. You're going to get those. And then to Brett, I'll give you a sealed copy of Space Invaders. All right, look, it's mint condition. All right, when it comes to records, I'm just going to flip down there. I will go through my collection. But right away off the bat, I will most likely keep a framed Jimi Hendrix Axis Bold, first press, reprise, tricolor label, mono, framed vinyl record. At least I'm keeping it for now. So I think that's really cool. It's framed, I can put it up. Great. And I'm also going to keep probably Miles Davis Kind of Blue. This is a first press. Columbia. It's in mint condition. The jacket's a little bit worn, but definitely going to keep those. Everything else is probably, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Everything else is probably on the trading block. Now, I do have some sports stuff left over. However, I did keep something behind. I'm kind of up in the air about this. In 2006, 2007, I lived in New Zealand, did my grad studies there, competed for Canterbury. We had university games 2007. But this is a New Zealand All Blacks bonded in blood lithograph. That means that bonded in blood, they took the DNA, the blood of all of these All Blacks, the national team, and they kind of sterilized it and infused it into the ink and then put it into the artwork. All right. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's amazing. Okay. And this is just an amazing print there. There's a little bit of a light reflection there. But for now, I'm going to keep that. And it's on acid-free matting behind conservation glass, so it's great forever. But I had noticed this past weekend that there's some interest from Olympian bobsledder Chris Laurie, who's from my hometown. So, Chris, if you see this, if it goes to anyone, it'll go to you. You just have to make a donation to the Windsor-Essex County Sports Hall of Fame. Boom! All right, so we'll see what happens. Check out another video in the future. Thanks so much, and yeah. That's me signing off. Bye for now.